It's week 6 of the 2027 season, and we'll see the lefty, Tua Tagovailoa. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Dolphins and the Bills under the lights on Sunday night.
All right, no table is safe outside of Highmark Stadium because this crowd is loud and this crowd is ready for a ball game. We're just outside of Buffalo in Orchard Park, New York. Thanks for joining us, everyone. With my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And like so many matchups in the NFL, Brock, our focus goes right to the quarterbacks in this one. Both of these guys, players who've been around the league now for some time, they've definitely established themselves as veterans who know how to win football games.
Yeah, I think the word of the day, Kate, is definitely experience. Two guys who've been through the season several times over, have seen a lot at this point in their career, and been through quite a bit on the field. All that experience is stored up there right between the ears. And the one who is more skilled at leveraging that experience, more than likely is going to come away with the win.
Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And we're off and running from Western New York. Hardy on the return. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. So here come the Bills for their opening drive. And leading them out, someone who's still the pride of Wyoming University and Fireball, California. One of the league's best and biggest arms, Josh Allen.
That's a loss last week, Kate, that he wears. He's worn it all week long, and I know he isn't the only guy out there. There's 11 on the side on every play, but a couple of interceptions, he's going to hold himself accountable. A lot of work's gone into making sure this week's game is an improvement on that.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Connection made to Coleman. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Bills first down. New set of downs for him from the 46. Allen now on first down. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Bills first down. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
You spring a big gain like that, Kate, on the interior, 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running lane.
Complete to Coleman. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. We're going to look here at the receiving numbers for him from last week. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Coleman with the grab. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that's good for a Bills first down. From the red zone now. This throw is cupped. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. To throw again, it's Allen. Has it down close. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1. 4 yards on the play, and that picks up a first and goal. Cook scores, touchdown Buffalo. The Bills finish up an excellent opening series. It's a James Cook touchdown. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone, getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
Now is Dixon to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. He stopped on the return at the 27. So here come the Dolphins as they get set for their debut series. They'll be led out by a proud Samoan and one of your few fellow lefty QBs, Brock, Tua Tagovailoa.
Tua's early career, yeah, it was known for injuries. Maybe not being as durable and as available as you want in a top 10 pick. But the last few years, he's taken great strides to rewrite that narrative. Remember, this was a guy that rewrote the record books in Hawaii, won a national championship at Alabama, and nobody questioned the accuracy of that left arm. It was just the availability, well, that he's had to rewrite, and he's done a heck of a job.
No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. They send the tight end in motion left. 2nd and 10 now. Completed left side to Smith. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Tagovailoa on first down. Finds his man, Waddle. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
Good offenses, okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
First down, here's Tua. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Going to the ground again on first. And they're going to bring him down after he drives it down to the 7. Looks like play has been paused. We've got a timeout taken by the defense. They run again with Wright. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's first and goal. Wright. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
And he gets in, touchdown! The Dolphins finish off their opening drive. Jalen Wright with the touchdown. No doubt about that one, Brock. They softened that defense up with that lengthy opening series, and then the front just couldn't stand up to the run as they reached the end zone.
Yeah, the numbers tell you, kind of just like baseball, you love home runs, you love explosive plays, but when you can play small ball and you can keep that defense gasping on the field, you can often run it right down their throats in the red zone.
That's up and through for the point after. And the Dolphins respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Sanders all set to send it away. Hardy on the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. They send the tight end in motion. Another one for Cook. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field.
Holding offense.
So that penalty declines. They're happy enough stuffing that last play at the line for no gain. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Allen to throw. Connects with Cook. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, it's difficult on the defense.
Short pass brought in. And they're going to be down close to the 35 as he goes out. 1st down, ball at the 36. They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up.
Delay of game. Offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty. They send him left out of the slot. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the hits just keep coming for them on this play, it seems. Elsewhere on the field, they've got a player hurt and in need of some attention. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Got his target, it's Tony. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. So we're through 1 quarter of this AFC East contest. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Bills in possession of the football. This has been a good drive, but it's at risk here on 3rd down. Escapes the puck. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. The Dolphins are headed out there alongside Jalen Waddle for this next series. And you can see he's in chase mode, trying his best to catch the league leader in receiving. Right now, sitting in 2nd place. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Tua off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now he takes it. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st. New set of downs for him at the 38. Here's a give for Wright. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
1st down, and they go right back to him. Juke the defender. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of the broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
And he'll make his way down to the 16-yard line. Following the run, we see he's still out there dealing with some sort of injury. They'll head out to check on him. Tua now from the gun. Catch is made in close. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with first and goal. Now a shotgun handoff to Miller. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Back to throw. Here's Tagovailoa. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So now they're left with fourth and goal.
Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is if he can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
Tagovailoa throwing on fourth. Touchdown, Miami! So, Brock, this offense is starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Right down the middle. And the Dolphins break that tie and now lead by 7. Sanders all set to send it away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. The Bills set to take over offensively. They've stalled out since that first touchdown, Brock, while their opponents have done the opposite. They've heated up, and their original 7-point lead, now a deficit of 7. First and 10 now from the 30. Allen setting up play action. Short pass caught by his tight end. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Cook trying this one up the gut. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
That's so cool. He really did it all for him, didn't he? First, he forced the turnover, and then he set them up in a better spot with a really nice return. Yeah, he had designs on doing the scoring for him, too. One more move, and he might have broken it for 6.
The Dolphins sending their offense back out there. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you can go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown.
And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on 3rd down. Back to throw, Tua. Finds Miller, complete. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Miami. Working inside the red zone. Finds him over the middle. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. On the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal. Running once more with Miller. Has the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins parlay the interception into points. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just a machine. Surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed.
Sanders all set to send it away. Fielded at the 7. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Bills offense all set for their next drive. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. This is Cook. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Here's 2nd and 14. Complete to Coleman. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. The Dolphins with an extra DB out there. 3rd down coming. The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense.
Delay of game, offense.
Man in motion wasn't set in time, just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired.
Still 3rd down.
At 2:01 on the clock, this is going to take us inside the 2-minute warning. 3rd and long for him here. Forced out to his right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. The Bills with a punt team out there. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Taken right at the 40. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Dolphins and this running back headed back out for a new series. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Cut out left. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. The Bills getting close, and they take him down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up. Tua setting up to throw. Hits him on the out route.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches. Now an inside handoff to Miller. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 1st and 10 from the 41. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Throwing again. Here's Tua. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And this is caught. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins stretch their lead to 21. Sanders all set to send it away. Returning it from the 4. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Bills' offense takes over. Not much time remaining in the half. And losing by 3 scores, they'll have a final chance to take at least 3 off the deficit before halftime. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Dolphins get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
And a man is there to knock that away.
Now, you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
Catch made over the middle. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Now Tua to throw. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. 4th down, and on comes Jason Sanders for the Dolphins field goal. Ball in the left hash for this 41-yarder. Aubrey puts it through, and the advantage now sits at 24.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. That brings us to the break. The visiting Dolphins holding an early advantage. Now we'll send you south to Orlando for a check-in around the league via Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got for us?
All right, Kate. Thanks very much. More from you and the old quarterback momentarily. But first, let's give everyone a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started up at Cleveland Browns Stadium in Cleveland, where it was the Browns who were winners in that one at home. 20-3, the final. Next, let's get over to Baltimore to check on the Ravens at home at M&T Bank Stadium. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Cincinnati Bengals. Joe Burrow leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. And finally, on Monday Night Football, should be a good one there, between the Carolina Panthers and the Philadelphia Eagles. We saw a fine performance in that first half from the running back, Kendre Miller. He wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown run to help give his guys the advantage here at the break. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one. To tighten up significantly.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our third quarter. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. The Dolphins send a running back, Jalen Wright, getting set to begin another drive. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. That's going to be caught by Washington. And that will not be enough for a first down.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win, and there aren't a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They run it from the gun with Wright. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Stopped there by Cedric Johnson. We'll pause now for an injured player, and it looks like he's worse for wear after handling that last carry. From the gun, a give to Miller. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Stopped that time by Antonio Johnson. He gets a couple, and it'll bring up third down. Defense showing blitz. Tagovailoa. Got Washington. It's complete. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Straight ahead. Here's Miller. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Again, it's Miller. Jukes one defender. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
Here's Miller. Escape. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip.
So we've got a stoppage now. Figured this might be coming. We're going to take another look to see if this was indeed a touchdown. Ooh, it doesn't get much closer than this, Brock. Did that ball in any way break the plane of the end zone?
You know how I like to look at this, Kate? Imagine a plane of glass going from the front end of that end zone straight in the air, and any part of the ball, any part of it just touches the plane of that glass, and this is a touchdown.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So after a second look, they say he did not break the plane. No touchdown. Switching it up here. Tagovailoa to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins grow the lead coming out of halftime. Right on the edge of the goal line for first and goal. And I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
Yeah, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in, and physically, you know you've got to stop that run first. So a first down pass play can, and certainly was effective.
Sanders connects on the point after. And the Dolphins continue piling on to this lead. Sanders all set to send it away. Hardy on the return. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. The Bills and quarterback Josh Allen ready to get back to work now on offense. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. They're out and set, 1st and 10. It's Allen out of the pistol. And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Back to the air, Allen. Oh no, they get him yet again. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. That pick-6 ought to spell the end to any potential comeback we might have seen out of him, Brock. This deficit might be just too much to come back from.
Yeah, if there was any hope left, they sure could have used some points. And they're going to have to get points now in a hurry. And that's for an offense who just threw the interception. Heading right back out there, you better flush it fast.
Uh-oh, I went to the bathroom. What happened? What the fuck happened? What did the Bills do now? I want to see it, sorry. Dale. Yeah, the quarterback killer.
Point attempt coming from Sanders. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins grow their lead yet again. A quick chance at redemption after that pick-6 as it's sent away. Hardy on the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Buffalo sending its offense to the field. And he's been the victim of 3 interceptions already in this game, Brock. Passing lanes kind of reminding me of LA traffic. Pretty hazardous throughout this game.
Yeah, just a mess and nowhere to go. And it's an awful place both on the highway. And trust me, when you're in the pocket looking at this defense, too, it's miserable. Everything's been contested. Everything's been hard. No gimmies. It's a real testament to the work this secondary has done to prepare for this matchup.
And they pick him off again. Picked off by Jamin Davis. And the Dolphins take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
The visitors are back on offense. Tua Tagovailoa out there once again. And as we're reminded of some of the highlights of this game, his touchdowns ranking quite high among them. We're going to see 3 of them here, and if you're scoring like that, Brock, it normally means you've had a pretty darn good game.
I'm not even sure if I'm going to play him the rest of the game. Yeah, I think I'm just going to sit him. Not good for stats, but no reason to play him. No reason.
They're set up at the 35 now. Now a run with Wright. And he gets this forward to the 19. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire, getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
Now Howell off the play action. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down. Wright running out of the gun. And he doesn't get this one very far, down to only about the 18. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9. Howell out of the shotgun. And that's incomplete. He's going to wish he hung on to that pick there, but it's still going to bring up 4th down. Jason Sanders leading the Dolphins field goal unit out. Aubrey puts it through, and the lead continues to grow and grow.
Well, that's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Hardy on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. Now we've got the Bills offense headed back to the field. And the last 2 drives have been teaching tape for that defense, Brock, and probably have earned this offense a lecture in the near future as well. Just haven't been able to take care of that football.
Yeah, I just kind of want to focus on those guys, everything they're doing on that side, because the humble pie this offense has eaten, it's been a tough watch.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Play action now, Allen. This one is taken in by Tony. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. 1 play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Short side option here. He's running left. No one around. He's got space. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They put a receiver in motion here left. From the 20 on 2nd down. Polk makes the catch. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Now hang on, looks like somebody came out after that play a little shaken up. Not sure we saw exactly what happened, but he'll get some assistance now. And he got what he could there, only to the 14. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Slot receiver headed left. Working from the gun, it's Allen. This one's caught. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone.
And he scores. It's a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills still need a lot more as they shrink the deficit. Extra point up and good from Bass. And the Bills take 7 points off the deficit. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. Following the kick return, we've got somebody shaken up, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's attended to. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Running behind center with Wright. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. Second down now, 7 to go. Out of the shotgun, Howell. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. Bass on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills take a molehill off that mountain as they still trail by 27. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Good looking return here, and he's got room. Offense returning to the field now for the Dolphins. And taking a look at these highlights, Brock, just a reminder of the type of game that they have had throwing the football. It really has been the key to their success.
Yeah, they've just not only stayed on schedule here, Kate. Man, they've made some music, right? Great rhythm.
Yeah.
Not just ahead of schedule, but huge plays have followed. We've seen a lot of different looks and wrinkles throughout this performance, and it's been a joy to watch.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Here's a give inside to Wright. And he has him a small chunk of yards up to the 42. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2. They run again with Wright. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. That's the end of the 3rd on Sunday night. It's Dolphins football. They don't got to do much. They've already earned a massive lead. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Howell from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he runs out of bounds at the opposing 45. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Running it with Wright. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Right again. And they bring him down around the 34. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's second down coming up. Here's a give for Wright. Finds a big lane. And he's finally hauled down at the 12. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. They have themselves another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. The throw is caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the two defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins continue piling it on here in the 4th. Jalen Wright with the touchdown. Extra point is good by... And the Dolphins continue adding on to that lead. Sanders all set to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he showed some burst on that return, getting them all the way to their own 40. Possession switching back to Buffalo as their offense heads out. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. First down throw for Allen. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch. Well, the good part is he did bring that play to a stop. Unfortunately, looks like he got banged up on the tackle. He's in some discomfort out there. Motion man sent left. 2nd and 3. Complete to Coleman. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. All set up now for 1st and 10. Allen on the play action. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And the hit stops him cold. Wow, he maybe got back to the line. He couldn't get anything there, and now it's 2nd and goal.
You know, when receivers have room to operate, that's a play that can totally gash a defense. But, Kate, when you get down here in the red zone, it becomes so much tougher because you have a whole lot less space. And, in fact, you'll see defenses swarm like that one just did. Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
3rd and goal for Allen. He's on the move. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Bills putting up points in a game decided. Josh Allen, the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Now is Dixon to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The visitors returning their offense and this running back to the field. They've ripped off 4 straight wins, and if this lead holds, that's going to be 5 before we know it. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Handoff here for Miller. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
On the give, it's Miller. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Give him 5 yards to bring up a manageable 3rd and 1. Miller with it. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Running once more with Miller. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Now a shotgun handoff to Miller. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Howell now. Gets it to him on the screen. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
Here's Jake Camarda to send it skyward on 4th down. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And they'll get to this one right around, actually exactly at the 15-yard line. This offense ready to get going again now. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. Allen now on 1st down. On target to his man, Tony. And he gets a small chunk there before he's touched down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. That's one he knows he should have had. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Now Allen off the play action. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target could make a play on it.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. They'll go. Allen. He connects downfield on 4th. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure of the drive's right on. And turns out, handled it pretty darn well. And now they'll keep pushing on. Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Allen gonna throw again. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
One final shot here. He has the first over the middle. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. So it's a win for the visiting Dolphins. And this winning streak continues to grow as they claim their 4th victory in a row. So So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. The Dolphins, your winners, as we say so long from Buffalo.